got to wonder whether foreign investors will be buying into those assurances for the president himself.
Well, yeah, everybody that I've been talking to here in Tianjin at the World Economic Forum Summer Davos says words are fine, words are good, and that's what we got from Li Qiang, the premier, yesterday in the keynote opening speech. Now it's going to have to translate into action, both on the part of a more welcoming regulatory framework in China, but also by companies and governments abroad who say, all right, the de-risk in China has happened, and we can now maybe more safely go into China, as FDI had fallen, of course, in the beginning part of this year on a number of different risks. The U.S. talks about de-risking its supply chain, obviously, from China. But companies, that was the pitch Li Qiang made yesterday to leaders of companies that come here, some 1,500 attendees, both domestic as well as foreign, that China is open for business and wants to attract and is a welcome place for their investment. Again, we'll have to see how this translates. But this story about AI chip restrictions that's coming from the Wall Street Journal, from sources, that would be another headwind. I talked to Victor Chu earlier today. He is the first Eastern chairman, one of the first, if not the first, international private equity groups to launch in China back in the 1980s. He says there's a few main elephants in the room here in his private conversations behind closed doors. One is the frayed U.S.-China relationship at the top of everyone's list, but also that war in Ukraine and the issues with Russia. It's not talked a lot about, though, here openly because of the sensitivities. One company, though, who's welcoming a resurgent Chinese economy, if it does indeed come back, is Eurasia Resources Group. They're Kazakh-based. Because they have sanctions, because they can't sell iron ore into Russia. I'm saying Russia's sanctions, not Kazakhstan sanctions. They are relying more on the Chinese economy. So any stimulus that comes out of here and any rhetoric saying we're open for business is good for a big mining company in a neighboring country that can't do business with Russia, is welcoming that investment in China.